This is Rana Ahmad Ahmad Farooq, and today we are four group members. My student ID is 230290888. The second member is Om Sandeep Bhai Adhyaru. Its student ID is 2302159. Third person is Asmat Ali 230200180, and the last one is Muhammad Nizam. Its student ID is 230388027. Today we are presenting of the subject independent applied research in management in logistics. And today our research topic is developing an early warning system for supply chain resilience at Walmart. So heading to the first slide, it's an introduction and aim. Disruptions such as COVID-19 pandemic, Suez Canal blockage, and global labor shortages have revealed the vulnerability of even the most sophisticated supply chain. Walmart, with its expensive supplier and retail network, requires proactive tools to anticipate such events. Our goal is to propose an early warning system that leverages AI and predictive analytics to detect and mitigate these risks in real time. In the next slides, it's a research approach and data analysis method. The slide strengthens the research foundation by highlighting the data analysis tools used. We rely on secondary data but apply simulation frameworks and predictive risk modeling tools discussed in literature. These tools mirror how an EWS early warning system would function in Walmart's supply chain. In the next slide, it's a major risk facing Walmart supply chain. Walmart must deal with diverse risks, natural disasters disrupting production, political instability affecting supplier access, and digital threats endangering data integrity. These can halt operations from source to shelf. Identifying and ranking these threats is crucial in shaping an early detection system that proactively source the chain. In the next slide, these are why Walmart needs an early warning system. Beyond reactive mitigation, our EWS early warning system design supports to proactive decision making through data driven intelligence. Walmart, with its global exposure, cannot afford to depend on post crisis recovery alone. We outline a system rooted in prediction, simulation, and visual dashboards to help leadership act early. For example, the early warning system or strike at a certain port or unfavorable weather conditions help to redirect shipments or the redistribute stocks. This allows, for example, planning and eradication of confusion that would likely occur in the final moments, which leads to an ability to maintain customer satisfaction. In the next slide, core components of the early warning system. The components of the architecture of the proposed early warning system are based on four elements, which are real-time monitoring, predictive analytics, risk ranking, and simulation modeling. These components also allow Walmart to convert isolated pieces of data into information that can be used in the running of the company. The centralized approach makes sure that there is provision of clear, prioritized risk alarms and the responses that can be taken by the decision makers. Now I would like to call Mr. Om Sandeep Adhyaru to continue their presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Rana. So I will be explaining about theoretical framework SCRM. Our design is a system called SCRM, which stands for Systematic Risk Management, where it covers the risk in more systematic way. The model highlights speed or the ability to respond effectively and quickly to changes and back up multiple suppliers or systems. AI foresight this by estimating the possibility of failure, then helping managers avoid this occurrence. Next slide, please. The next is the Walmart current capabilities and gaps. Walmart current systems such as Retail Link and blockchain excel in enabling supply collaboration and traceability of products, particularly in the food sector. These tools support efficient data recording and transactional transparency, contributing to regulatory compliance and inventory optimization. However, these systems are inherently reactive. They report after each event occurs. According to Faraza, Walmart's logistical system failed to predict the or mitigate multiple disruptions, including delays during the COVID-19 pandemic and raw material shortages. Without predictive capabilities, Walmart cannot preemptively adjust route, secure alternative suppliers, or buffer critical inventory. For example, the blockchain system could not confirm when contaminated letters were shipped but could not forecast disruption in supply due to poor weather. This gap in foresight underscores the need for a robust early warning system that not only tracks what's happening but anticipates what's coming next. Next slide, please. The next is role of AI and predictive analytics. AI and predictive analytics have revolutionized supply chain management by turning reactive models into anticipatory systems. Machine learning algorithms analyze vast datasets ranging from port traffic to weather forecasts and detect disruption early with up to 50% improvement in forecasting accuracy. Walmart can use this tool to preempt risks such as suppliers delay, labor strikes, and sudden surges in demand. For instance, AI could have identified port congestion at the port of Los Angeles during Q1 2021 when container throughput fell by 25%. Moreover, predictive models can simulate disruption scenarios and recommend actions like rerouting shipment or reallocating the inventory. As Nwakoma and Iguokma argue, AI-powered risk identification not only reduces uncertainty but also builds long-term supply chain resilience, especially for the retail giants with Walmart scale and complexity. Next slide, please. Implementation strategy for short term. In a short term, Walmart must focus on regional pilot programs to evaluate the functionality system in high-risk zones. Southeast Asia, for instance, is frequently impacted by typhoons and political instability factors that have caused significant shipping delays in the past, affecting more than 30% of Walmart imported consumer goods. Walmart should collaborate with tech companies to integrate AI-driven predictive tools into a centralized dashboard that monitors key risk indicators in real time. Moreover, supply chain personnel should be trained to interpret the AI-generated risk scores and act promptly. Stresses the importance of scenario training, allowing teams to stimulate response before disruption escalates. Finally, Walmart should evaluate system performance through KPIs such as average alert response time, cost avoidance, and reduction in stockouts, ensuring measurable improvement in resilience from the pilot phase. Moreover, will be explained by my friend Asmat Ali.
This is the benefits and challenges. Deploying an early warming system is measurable advantages per warmer based on industry benchmark. Operational losses due to supply chain disruption can be reduced by up to 20%, while supplier performance improved due to increased transparency and accountability. Rank and Go 2021. Such improvement translate into better product availability and customer retention. However, challenges are expected, highlights high capital investment is a major entry barrier, especially when integration disparate data source from thousands of suppliers. Additionally, there is the risk of alert fatigue where team become desensitized to frequent, sometimes inaccurate warning. No data changes management is often overlooked. The second slide is the long-term strategic integration. Walmart must scale the EWS globally. Long term, the early warming system should become a core element of Walmart global supply chain strategy. Integration with current tools like Retail Link and blockchain will enable a holistic way of risk across all supply chain nodes. Walmart should invest in AI platform that aggregate supplier data, global political updates, climate model, and customer behavior forecast. This tool must be updated continuously to reflect real-world changes and new pattern of disruption. Is machine learning more and whole dynamically improving as more data become available. According to Browning, modern supply chain requires system-wide resilience, a concept where prediction, adaptation, and recovery are tightly linked. Walmart investment in this long-term digital infrastructure will future-proof its operation against rising global uncertainty. The next slide is enhancing visibility and collaboration. Enhanced visibility is foundational to an effective EWS. Walmart can use RFID, GPS, and load system to track inventory and shipment across the global in real time. Note that supply chain visibility is a top predictor of resilience in large enterprise. Walmart should also invest in cloud-based supplier collaboration platform which enable giant forecasting and responsive planning. The next slide is the rule of digitalization. Walmart long-term resilience depends on digitalization through SCM4 tools. SCM4 tools promote automation, cloud integration, and decentralization, allowing for real-time collaboration and prediction control. By connecting AI to ERP system, Walmart collaboration and predictive control. By connecting AI to system, Walmart can perform near instant forecasting of demand shifts our house shortage, Muhammad in model 2022. For example, integration weather data into ERP can inform manager of potential supply rest days before they occur. Meanwhile, blockchain ensure traceable tamper-proof record across the chain. I will take over my presentation to Nizam.
Please unmute the mic.
Thank you. In this slide, strengthening dynamic capabilities. In an era of constant disruption, resilience goes beyond planning, it demands dynamic capabilities. This includes the ability to reroute logistics, switch suppliers, reallocate inventory rapidly when disruptions arise. Walmart must embed such adaptability to its operational DNA. The five principles of supply chain resilience, including redundancy, agility, and real-time intelligence. An AI-based EWS supports this by recalibrating sourcing and routing decisions in minutes rather than days. For example, if political unrest blocks a supply region, the system could immediately suggest alternatives based on historical delivery and quality data. This transformation moves Walmart from a rigid supply chain to a fluid learning network. Coming to the next slide, managing organizational change. For Walmart's early warning system to succeed, organizational culture must evolve. Many employees are used to traditional reporting methods and may resist adopting data-driven decision making. Emphasize that digital supply chains require alignment between IT, procurement, operations, and strategy. Walmart must break down functional silos and ensure EWS insights are actionable across all levels. The predictive tools lose power when misinterpreted or ignored due to poor interdepartmental collaboration, and which highlights the need for inclusive training. Staff at warehouse, in transport, and procurement must understand how to respond to system-generated alerts. Building digital confidence across Walmart's workforce is just as important as the technology itself. Coming to the next slide, scenario planning and simulation. Proactive planning requires more than dashboards. It needs simulations. Walmart can embed scenario planning into its EWS test response before disruptions occur. These simulations cover multiple types of threats, port closures, climate events, cyber breaches, or supplier failures. Well, explain the simulations help predict not just where a disruption will hit, but how far its effects will ripple across the network. For instance, a port delay in China might affect Walmart's US electronics shelves within days. Simulations give Walmart an edge in resource prioritization, allowing advanced allocation of emergency work, stock, workforce, or alternative transport. These digital war games strengthen readiness and reduce crisis response times significantly. Coming to the next slide, strategic recommendations. We recommend a two-phase rollout for Walmart's EWS. Phase one should focus on high-risk geographies, regions impacted by floods, strikes, or supplier volatility. Walmart, Walmart must prioritize integration with vendors in those regions. Phase two involves connecting the EWS with ERP systems and blockchain platforms across Walmart's global operations. This allow real-time data collection, risk sourcing, and AI-driven decision support. However, the system must evolve, highlight the need for frequent algorithm retraining to prevent accuracy degradation over time. Coming to the conclusion, today's supply chain is not just a support function; it's a competitive battleground. Walmart can no longer afford to wait for problem to arise. Instead, it must embrace prediction, visibility, and real-time responsiveness. Our proposed early warning system, the EWS, grounded in AI, enables proactive risk management across sourcing, distribution, and delivery. Digital supply chain are not just about technology; they are about transforming resilience into a competitive edge with proper integration, training, and auditing. Walmart can secure its global operations and lead the future of retail logistics. Thank you. And for further explanation, I will pass to Rena.
Thank you, Nizam, and thank you everyone for the presentation. Now we can see the references which we used to make this study, and this will help us to find out the solution that how we can make an early warning system in Walmart. And here are the presentation. And thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you.